So greetings from Pennsylvania once again. It's a beautiful Friday morning, September 6th, and I'm pretty excited about today. Besides the fact that we're on a trip here in beautiful north central PA, or the Pennsylvania wilds, as my hat says. But we're gonna do a hike today that I've been on my radar for quite a while. I've read in several cases it's known as one of the best day hikes in Pennsylvania. It's the Golden Eagle Trail. So let me show you the map, what we got planned for today. Yeah, so right down there is Pine Creek. I got the maps right there. We'll look at those in a moment. Right here is Route 414, and the start of the trail is just up there. There's also a rail trail right here. There's parking here and parking down there. But let me show you where we are. On our Pennsylvania state map, we're up here currently in Lycoming County. Not too far from Little Pine State Park. Yeah, we came up 44. Right up in here somewhere is where we are, in the Pennsylvania wilds. And here's our purple lizard map for the Pine Creek area. And all the way down here is the Golden Eagle Trail. So we're gonna head, it kind of goes up this way, and it comes back down all the way this way. About 9.1 miles. I'll be taking this map along with me. We'll look at it different times along the trail. All right, but let's pack up and get going. All right, so off we go. We'll leave the Jeep there. You can see the mist blanketing the mountains yet. Yeah, there's a rail trail here. This is known as the Clark Farm, however you want to say that, the Cedar Station recreational parking, canoe access, and the Golden Eagle Trail, which is down here. Yeah, and this creek is called Bonell Run. We'll be following this for over 3 miles, I think, as we make our way up to the top of the plateau up there. Yeah. Well, this is also the Wolf Run wild area. 0.4 miles. Although technically, whenever you read about the mileage of the Golden Eagle Trail, it's a little confusing. We're going to add the 0.4. We're going to include the 0.4 miles to the Golden Eagle Trail, but some people consider this 0.4 miles part of the Golden Eagle Trail as well. So, I mean, already we have the orange blazes for the Golden Eagle Trail, so. Yeah, so already an absolutely beautiful trail. So I'm in absolutely no hurry today. We're just gonna take our time. I'm camping at Kettle Creek State Park this evening, so it's almost 9 o'clock. I've got all morning, all afternoon yet to do this trail. So we're just gonna take it slow, take it good, and enjoy it. Already there's beautiful little cascades down there. Yeah, down there, just beautiful. Let me zoom in for you. Just beautiful stream. I think we get closer to the creek the further we go up the trail. Like I said, I'm taking the trail clockwise. That's what I decided to do. Obviously you can go either way on this loop. And there are a number of overlooks on this trail. By far the best is going to be one called the Raven's Horn. And the way I'm going, it's going to be quite a bit of a hike up to the Raven's Horn. And then you kind of come back down. But so nice and cool. Probably in the low 60s right now. It's going to warm up maybe to 77. We'll see. So a good day for a long hike. All right. Alright, and this is where the loop actually begins, and where some trail guides will say that the Golden Eagle Trail actually starts, but it all depends on which map and which trail guide you use. But we're going to head that way, but you could also head up this way. That takes you up to the Raven's Horn, but we're going to save the Raven's Horn until the end. I might regret going up that steep section, but so if all goes well, in a number of hours we'll be coming back down this way. Like I said, we're going to head this way. We're going to be following Bonell Run for about, I think at least 3.3 miles till we get to the top of the plateau and our first vistas or overlooks. Just beautiful this morning. You just seen some other beautiful little mini waterfalls or cascades up there. Just gonna zoom in on that one way up there. Yeah. We'll see if this trail gets closer to the stream down there. I think it does. I think there's several stream crossings on this trail. And then on the way back towards Ravenshorn, we walk along, I think it's called Wolf's Run. So, oh, and I'll let you decide. Is this one of the best day hikes in Pennsylvania? I'll tell you for myself what I think at the end, but you can let me know in the comments too. So far, we've just started, but so far I'm really enjoying it. It's just beautiful out here. Yeah, but even though we're not down by the stream, you can still hear it all along as you walk here on this trail. So we got a double blaze here, which means the trail turns. Actually, the top one should be offset just a little bit to mean to turn up this way, because there is a trail this way too. But looks like there's a decent little waterfall up here. Let's check this out quick before we head up the hill there. Yeah, that might be the nicest one we've seen so far here. Alright, by time to head up. The trail did bring us down nicely to that stream down there, Bonell Run, but now it's taking us steeply back up the ravine here. We got Mushroom City right here. Check them out, all growing here. A whole bunch of them. Like a whole village of them. You know, if you remember that cartoon from the 80s, the Smurfs, you know, here's their little village. You know, someone's got a nice little house up there, and then everybody else lives here. I remember that cartoon. You can probably find it on YouTube somewhere. And into the dark hemlock forest. It looks like our stream is almost completely dried up at this point. So if we do any stream crossings ahead, looks like they'll be completely dry. So we're heading back down to stream level here. Yeah, look, there's no water flowing at all anymore. The sound of our cascading water is gone. At least for now. But then just like that, there's water again. Look at it. It must like flow. That's interesting. It must kind of like flow underground a little bit here, because I showed you earlier there's none, and boom. We have our little stream with this cascades back again. That's interesting. All right. I like having the water and hearing its sound over there on the trail. sun's make its way through there. Like I said, it was a misty, foggy morning. Pretty sure that fog is burning off. That'll be good because we want to be able to, when we get to those vistas or overlooks, we want to be able to have an overlook, not just see a blanket of fog. Not a blanket of fog. Yeah, I love that sound. So this first section of the Golden Eagle Trail along Bonell Run is pretty much the same. I mean, it's beautiful, but the terrain and the scenery is basically the same. But it won't be like that for the whole 9 miles of the trail. The scenery does change. I know, like we'll be heading to the top of the plateau, some vistas, then we come back down Wolf Run. I've read that's beautiful, some really neat rock formations. And of course then we go up to the Raven's Horn. So we will be getting different changes of scenery along the way. And we do have our first stream crossing. Although we won't be getting wet feet. Does it go across or? Yeah, it doesn't go up there anymore, so we should be able to keep our feet dry here. And just like that, our stream has dried up again. I can hear it down there. I came from this way, I can hear it. So I got to try and pay attention to see where it comes out again here, because here it's clearly no flow, but so it must be flowing underneath. Yeah, and once past that initial stream crossing I filmed, there's multiple other stream crossings, but with the low stream levels, you won't get wet feet. But something to keep in mind if you come out here during higher water levels, you will probably end up getting wet feet. Yeah, and then right here is water again. Not a lot, but I see more up that way flowing down, but it just kind of disappears. I guess it goes down underneath, just flows underneath these rocks maybe somewhere, because you can see clearly through here there's no stream. But I can hear it again up here quite clearly. Yeah, see, once again we have nice flowing water with the ripples and the little cascades. Alright, it's kind of interesting how it kind of disappears and comes back. Did that several times already. Alright, so just taking my first of what will probably be quite a few breaks, but like I said, we're just going to take our time and enjoy it. No need to rush through it. I'll just open this. I'll probably take off the map, try and figure out where exactly I am in relation to the loop. So far I'm loving it. Just beautiful out here. We're back to a full flow of water. You have almost like these little mossy steps the water's flowing over. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so the trail's getting a lot steeper. We're making our way up out of this ravine right now. So it won't be too long before up, like I said, up on top of the plateau. And our stream is basically gone. Well, it is gone. But like during the spring or high flow, there would be some kind of a stream here, but the trail's also kind of walking through the stream as well at this point. As you can see, here is the stream. Basically, it's a trail too. Every once in a while, it goes off the side here, but well, things got real all of a sudden, or steep. Whoops. Yeah, that gives you. We're going steadily up, steeply upwards. But this will be nothing compared to when we have to climb up the Raven's Horn. So let's get to the top here. All right, I'm seeing some open sky up there, some trail signage. But yeah, just when you think your legs aren't gonna make it anymore, a little bit of ways back there, the trail levels out. You're still coming uphill a little bit, but not as steep anymore. So the last little bit of this uphill was kind of nice. But here we go. I think this takes us out to more of like a grassy road from watching other people's videos. Yeah, get some signs here. Yeah, so we're on the Golden Eagle Trail, so we're gonna go to the right here. There's the Hillborn Trail and the Dragon's Back Trail. I've watched videos of all those. I think you can make a nice loop with the Hillborn Trail and take the Dragon's Back Trail. I might have to do that sometime, but we're gonna stick to the Golden Eagle Trail. So our first vista should be up this way. Yeah, a real change of pace and scenery all of a sudden here. I think we might have our first overlook up here. I think they're all named, but oh yeah. So that's the, a little out of breath coming uphill here again, but down there is the valley we came up. We came up that steep. I don't know if there's a name here or not. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, Bonell Run Vista. Elevation 2,100 feet. So that's the stream we were following, Bonell Run. Alright. But just up the way here is another overlook. I think that's where I'm going to take a bit of a longer break. And I'll take a moment to show you the map, show you where we are. Yeah, so the trail turns here. Just pay attention to the blaze marks. See, here they have it done right. They have the two blaze marks, and the one on top is offset a little bit to the right, which means the trail goes to the right. So you can take this grassy road and not the one up there. I think we might be coming up on our next vista here. Looks like it's opening up over here. Yeah. I think right here. Oh yeah. Oh, a nice little log to sit on. Taking a break here. Oh, I'm liking this one. The Beulah Land Vista. Wow. That is cool. Perfect spot for a break. Alright, so I've got the map pulled out here. Opened up as much as we need it. So we started down here along 414 and we made our way all the way up here, Bonell Run. And the first purple lizard was the first vista. We're at the second vista here, the Beulah Land Vista. We got some ants crawling on me. Now we got to start making our way. Oh, we got another vista coming up too. We're gonna make our way downhill, walk along Wolf Run, I believe it's called. So there's some rock formations and stuff. And then we turn uphill to Raven Rock. that'll be a tough climb, but then we come back down. So we'll soon be starting this long section along Wolf Run. And once again, there's that beautiful vista. This might be one of the best break spots I've had in a while. You know, it's a kind of a steep climb up, but then once you're up here, just kind of forget about it. Just beautiful. You know, when you're on these hikes and you come to places like this, take the time to just sit, relax, and enjoy the view. Because not only do I make videos for YouTube, but I watch a lot of YouTube videos too, and I've watched a number of videos for the Golden Eagle Trail and these vistas and stuff, but some of the videos I watched, the people didn't really stop to enjoy the views. It's like, when some, especially with dudes, guys, sometimes when they hike, it's all about the miles, about showing you how many miles they hiked, you know, how manly they are, or sometimes it's about, you know, getting the trail done as quick as possible to show you how fast they can hike, and they never really, they'll just zip right past these views instead of just like slowing down and enjoying them. So that's my challenge to you when you're on these hikes. Just take the time to enjoy yourself as well. It's not about really, these hikes aren't really about proving anything to yourself or anybody. It should be more about enjoying them. Smiles before miles. That's something I learned from someone else's channel. Someone who's hiking the Appalachian Trail. Smiles before miles. It's not that you can't take any pride in doing a hike like this or to think well of yourself. Hey, I did 9 miles and hiked up these beautiful views. I'm not saying you can't be, you know, proud or think well of yourself in any way, but sometimes that's just too much the emphasis, is what I'm saying. Alright, so farewell to Beulah Land Vista, though. I mean, this is a beautiful spot. I mean, that log right there is just perfect. I think I got that one shot earlier of me just sitting there. Beautiful spot. You know, after a bit of a hike up, that's just amazing. Yeah, so let's keep on going. I think there's another vista up here before we start heading down into Wolf Run. It's gonna be nice to go downhill. Like I said earlier, this section coming up, I think has some neat rock formations and stuff like that. I should say it took me about 2 hours to get from the parking lot here to the Beulah Land Vista. I think I remember something about 4.3 miles to this spot roughly, or give or take a little bit. Alright, so once again, just pay attention to the signs and stuff. All this mow trail just kind of ends here. But here's our signage for the Golden Eagle Trail, Wolf Run. The double blazes on the tree. So that next, I guess that next vista is down here yet. Alright, goodbye grassy path. Back into the woods. So we are hitting all the spider webs up here. Yeah, there's another one. I don't know if they get on like the camera screen there too. Yep, means you're the first one out. Breaking all the webs. I know I might be the only one out here today actually. Well, actually it's a Friday, so maybe later today more people will hike this trail. Alright, this might be our third vista over here. The trail continues down that way. It looks like we start going downhill down to Wolf Run, but let's check this out over here. I'm not sure if this one has a name, or if this is our vista. Kind of a view there. Looks like there's a trail that goes down that way too, but we'll take it. Not sure if this is what the purple lizard on the map is. I'm assuming it might be though. Alright, but we got a downhill hike now. Down to Wolf Run. Or along Wolf Run, I should say. Yeah, I think I can hear some ravens out there. Yeah, right there. Kind of cool since we're heading to Raven Rock. A Lots of mushrooms on the trail. All different shapes and sizes. Most of them are kind of a brown color though. But yeah, I've seen quite a few. Even down there's another one, a little bit beat up. But yeah. August tends to be very mushroomy. Oh, actually it's September now, but yeah, late summer. Well, it's still late summer. We've had some nice rains recently, so that tends to bring the mushrooms out. Alright, so we've left the upland forest behind. We're kind of starting to make our way down to more of a ravine again, and here's our first water. So instead of, you know, we followed Bonell Run upstream. Now we're going to be following this one downstream. I'm not sure if this is Wolf Run yet, or if this is just like a tributary to it, but it's our first sign of water as we start heading back. Yeah, like now we're heading back. We did the, you know, if you think of that loop we're heading back now on that loop. Oh yeah, I'm liking this down here. Now we're starting to hear the water again. Look at these hemlocks. Yeah. It's getting warmer and some of the flying bugs are coming out. The flies and the gnats. Wish they'd stay away, but that's life. Alright. Trail's a bit overgrown in some places here. Not sure how heavily traveled the whole trail is. I think some sections closer to the road get traveled more. Yeah, we lost, not following that little stream anymore, unless it went underground, which is what they seem to do around here. But here it is again, off to our right. Let's look at the cross it here. Just a little tiny stream for now. I think the trail crosses this one multiple times too, at some point further down. Yeah, it's really turning into a beautiful forest down here. Our little Wolf Run over here is getting bigger and bigger, louder and louder. And we got all these beautiful hemlocks. Alright. Yeah, just looking at the map again. Looking at that climb up to Ravens Rock. You know, when you're looking at those topographical maps, when those lines get real close together, that means it's really steep. I knew it was going to be, but I was just kind of looking at it again. There is, you don't have to actually go up to Ravens Rock to complete. I mean, if you wanted to actually do the whole Golden Eagle loop, you have to go up to Ravens Rock. But if for some reason you can't or don't want to go up to Ravens Rock, there is a, I guess you call it bailout trail that stays down at the bottom here and takes you to the rail trail that I point out at the beginning of the video, and you could take that back to the parking area instead of going up to Ravens Rock and back down again. So that is an option. I don't plan on doing that. I would like to get up to Ravens Rock. But for now, we're going to enjoy this beautiful scenery. No big rock formations yet, but like I think I mentioned earlier in the video, there's supposed to be some down here. So, and this ravine gets really steep the further down we go. Well, I just turned the camera off and then came around the corner and boom, there's this. But what is this? How in the world did it get out here? I mean, this is really old metal. And what is this? I'm not sure actually. It's got these like curved pieces. I don't know. If you think you might know what this was from, you can let me know in the comments. Huh. Just out here in the middle of nowhere. I mean, this is big, heavy, old-timey metal, I would call it. And we're in the middle of nowhere. Anyway, I have no idea. But it's definitely intriguing. I mean, someone went to great lengths to bring that out here, so I don't know if someone was, I don't know, was someone living back here at one point? Was it part of a logging camp or something? I don't know. Almost looks like it could be parts to an old stove or something. So you see the map, and we're out here. All right. Yeah, this part of the trail is just getting better and better now. I mean, look at this. Just down here in this ravine, another beautiful stream, a trail under the hemlocks. This is what hiking is about. And check out this mushroom up here popping up. It's just beginning to pop up. I believe he belongs to the Amanita family. It's gonna spread out this way yet. I don't know, it looks like what they call the panther mushroom. Another one coming up down there, but they're poisonous. Pretty much everybody in the Amanita family is poisonous. Yeah, you do end up crossing this stream several times too. Yeah, we will right up here again too, but it's crossable without getting your feet wet, at least this time of year. Yeah, I know I keep saying it, but this is just beautiful down here. Not really sure. As always, the camera just doesn't really do the trail justice. Get out here and hike it yourself if you can. Now we're kind of higher up in the ravine, and Wolf Run is down there. There's really not much room for a trail down there. It's pretty narrow. This is kind of cool up here though. Yeah, but now we're back down at creek level, which I like. And now we're getting all kinds of beautiful cascades. Just one right after the other. I mean, a trail like this is worth hiking. Even if you don't want to do the whole loop, you just come up the Wolf Run trail, I guess we could call it. That'd be well worth it. check it out. Just so it's 1 o'clock now. That puts us at 4 hours for this hike. You know, the shortest time-wise I was taking for this hike was 5 hours. I've been taking it easy, taking breaks. Took a longer break up at that one vista. So we'll be out here for longer than 5 hours. We haven't even gotten to the trail that goes up the Raven's Horn. That'll take me a little bit to get up there, so thinking we're probably closing in on that trail. We're descending pretty rapidly now down through Wolf Run area. And I am starting to see some neat rock formations, so maybe that's what they're talking about. I was beginning to wonder. Alright, looks like our trail goes up here. Hey, look at that one right there. That might be the nicest one today. I haven't shown any other mushrooms for a while, but check out this granddaddy here. Put my hand there. He's a big fella. Wow. You know, up here some interesting. What's going on up here? Looks like so there's rocks right there. That does not look natural. Looks like someone was like cutting rock out of here and just stacked it there. Let me zoom in. Look at that. Like someone was getting ready to take it out, like they split it and stacked it there like that. Like flagstones or something. Same with over here, like someone, like almost like a little quarry. That's not natural. I mean, the stone is natural, but not to have it stacked like that. Huh. Almost like a little cave back in there. Interesting. I keep saying it, but this is just a beautiful stream here. Just little waterfall, or what do you call it, cascade after waterfall after waterfall. Like, not really filming all of them. Just beautiful. Little side stream coming down. Little baby waterfalls. Oh, tiny little toad. Oh. I lost him. He was so tiny. So I'm having a very difficult time trying to refrain myself from filming like an hour's worth of footage just here along Wolf's Run. I mean, this spot is beautiful. Yeah, so anyway. I'm trying to describe it, but it's a beautiful spot here along this stream. Alright, but I know I said it before, but we should be coming up to that point where we turn to go up to the Ravensthorn. We'll leave this behind. I'll probably take a decent break before we head up to the Ravensthorn. Fuel up a little bit. Alright, so this is it. It's a double blaze. The Golden Eagle Trail heads up that way. You do see a fainter trail heading that way. I think if you didn't want, here's the spot I was talking about. If you don't want to go up to the Ravensthorn, if you couldn't, you could head that way. It'll take you, I'm pretty sure that takes you to the rail trail. Or around that way down to Route 414, and you could take that back to where you parked. Alright, but I'm gonna start making my way up, but like I said, I need to find a spot to take a break. Because this is gonna be rough. I don't care who you are. I think we go up more gently, and then all of a sudden we go like almost pretty good angle up. I just need to find a nice log or something to take a break on. But it's gonna be an amazing view up there on the Ravensthorn. So let's do it. All right, well, I'm just about done with my nice long break that I've taken here. Took some Advil, snacked up, hydrated up. Just kind of taking a little break before we make the big haul to the top. I'm reading Lord of the Rings again, and just a little while ago I got done reading the section where Frodo, Sam, and Gollum make their way up the steps of, if I say it correctly, the steps of Cirith Ungol into the Mountains of Shadow, trying to get into Mordor. That's what I'm heading here. The steps of Cirith Ungol. Except there's no giant spider at the end of my steps, but anyway, at least I hope not. If you haven't read Lord of the Rings or watched the movie, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But if you do, if you have, maybe you know what I'm talking about anyway. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, here's the one last turn before we really start heading to the top. But we're already gaining some elevation. You can kind of see the other mountains over there. And I can hear traffic down there a little bit, so we're actually not too far from the highway where we parked. But we gotta keep going. One way to help with these longer, steeper sections is to create little mini goals. Like, I'm gonna try and get to that little tree right there. Then maybe take just a quick little break. And then maybe pick another little tree. Maybe that one up there with the 2 blaze marks on it, and I'll take just a quick little break. This trail is really, here's what the slope of the mountain looks like. This trail is really steep heading up here. So, and thankfully the trail does not just go straight up the mountain. There are like a series of switchbacks that kind of wind their way up the hill. You know, kind of go, which make, well, you know what switchbacks are. If you like, make it just a little bit easier. Make the trail a bit longer, but it's just an easier way up then. Whew. It's starting to come across some decent rock formations. These are taller than I am. Yeah, it just runs all along here. Yeah, after a number of the switchbacks, the trail isn't so bad right here. Wow, that's pretty cool though. Yeah, now the trail's getting pretty rugged. Uphill and rocks. Whew. Check out these super thin layers of rock. And they get kind of chunkier layers down here, but then, well, there's like a little
tunnel in there. But yeah, real thin layers. And the steps of Kirith Ungol continue. That's gonna be my name for this place. Maybe these are the rock formations. They were the rock formations I've been reading about on the one trip report of this hike. Just some more neat formations. You got these super thin layers, but then got these holes. I mean, like that one goes all the way through. See daylight. Same with that one there. All right. I'm also just taking breaks, looking at the rocks. Onwards and upwards. Whew. This one's tough, folks. We just keep going up and up and up. But we're gonna be rewarded though with some amazing views up here, so. Yeah, it just keeps going. Looks like we're nearing the end, but it's getting really rocky up through here. If you can tell, we're getting up there. You can see the mountains over there, or the mountain tops. Same with over that way. Down there somewhere is where we parked. But yeah, it's just getting more and more steeper and rockier here. I think we're nearing. Oh, there's a cool rock formation right there. Anyway, I shouldn't be filming as I walk up this part, but anyway. Yeah, because you're basically like scrambling up these rocks now, using legs and my one hand. Let me turn you off. Yeah, this rock is interesting. Check that out. All right. I wonder if this is, ooh, I think this is the Raven's Horn. Whew. So I just checked my map. I think the Raven's Horn is the next overlook. There's two overlooks right near each other. We'll see, but let's get up here. I do remember this one from people's videos. Like, whoa, look at this. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my goodness. This is kind of sketchy up here though too. Wow. Look at that little mini pinnacle sticking up there. Wow, I can see all the way over here yet. That is a view. I guess we'll go up one more step here. You know how I am about heights. Okay, maybe not. Anyway, all right. But wow, that is amazing. Yeah, let's just get one other look. You know, when I filmed that last clip, I did walk up in that spot there. I did not like that one bit, but anyway, I'm not gonna go up that far this time. But yeah, was it worth coming up here? Oh yeah. That's just an amazing view. All right, we do have one other view though, so let's get up there. And to be honest, the hike up here wasn't really as bad as I was hyping it up to be, but I think that kind of helped with the hike. Hyping it up to be like really bad, but then it wasn't quite as bad. I mean, it was tough hike up here, but anyway, you can do it. All right, let's find that other overlook. So there is a bit more uphill yet here, but it's nowhere near as steep as it was earlier. Of course, maybe it is. Maybe it'll be up a little bit further, but right now it's not so bad. So from the looks of the map, it looks like the Raven's Horn is up here, the next one, the next overlook. But I do remember watching videos of people at the one we were just at too. Well, I was wrong. There's quite a bit more of a uphill hike after that overlook. I was deceived. Take a break by this tree here. All right, so I'm starting to head down the mountain. I think I may have messed up back there somewhere. According to the map and what I read and seen, there's supposed to be 2 vistas back there. I think that one we were at with the rock protrusion, I think that was the Raven's Horn. I think there was supposed to be another one back there too somewhere. I may have missed it because sometimes when you're going uphill and not looking behind you, sometimes you miss things. So anyway, where we were at was awesome and totally worth it. So if they're, anyway, unless there's something else on the way down, but I think we're on the down stretch now. So anyway, I might have goofed up back there, but it's all good. The view we had was amazing. I'm not gonna let it bother me. I'm not going back either to look for it. Not at this point, I'm whooped. Yeah, because we are headed pretty steeply downhill now. So on the home stretch. Gotta be careful yet though on these steeper downhills too. All right, after who knows, maybe about another mile of walking, I think we've hooked back up to the end of our loop. Down there is the, what was it called? The Bonell Creek. Whew. Yeah, so it's 0.4 miles back to the parking lot, and we had started. We did the loop by going up that way. Because we're standing here talking about how we were planning on coming back down this way, and we just did. So it's just a little bit after 3 o'clock, so it's been a 6-hour hike so far. So wow, yeah, I didn't film a whole lot coming down the mountain. I was kind of just at the point where I kind of wanted to be done. You know, we saw what there was to see, and you know, you're kind of getting tired and stuff. All right. So is this one of the best day hikes in Pennsylvania? I guess it depends on your perspective. I definitely enjoyed it. It was a long hike, that's one thing. You know, not everybody's into longer hikes. It had some tough sections too. Some sections were really easy. Like some of the sections along the creeks were easy and beautiful, but there's some tough sections too. So definitely a lot to see. You know, you have a number of different vistas from different viewpoints, beautiful streams and waterfalls to see, hemlock forests, all different kinds of terrain. So it has a lot in it. So probably not my favorite day hike in Pennsylvania, but let me know what you think down below in the comments. All right, but like I said, we got just a short distance to go to get back to the parking lot. And I've got a campsite waiting for me at Kettle Creek State Park. Getting hungry. I'm eating snacks all the time too, but the plan is to make grilled cheese and tomato soup for supper tonight, so I'm looking forward to that. Just relaxing this evening after a long, beautiful but difficult hike too. And the highway, woohoo! Well, the bugs are getting really bad too here at the end. Wow. Beautiful area down here. Goodbye to Bonell Run too down there. And there's the Jeep. There are a few other cars here. Looks like 2 other cars. But not a single other person on the trail. All 9.1 miles of it, which is not a complaint. But I'm sure on the weekend you would encounter people, but I thought it's a Friday, going on to a Friday afternoon. But anyway, I'm whooped, folks. It was a great hike though, a lot to see, a lot to take in, but I'm tired. So I'm gonna head on over to Kettle Creek State Park and get relaxing for the rest of the evening. Thanks for coming along, folks. Hopefully we'll see you at the next one.